I should have been recording for Alyssa, but I forgot to press the button. I'm sorry. So what do you think a system is?
I think a system is uh I think maybe it means it has steps and you do things one by one like a machine.
Okay, yeah, that's an interesting way to describe it, Simon. Um, yeah,
The cause and effect.
kind of. Yeah, that's a good enough way to describe it. Sure. Okay, let's go on. Yeah, we're starting a little bit later than I thought. I thought it was only about 20 minutes, but now it's 29 minutes. So we need to go on. When you're reading this, you need to think about if it's easy, if it's hard, and why. And then that will help me make worksheets in the future. Um, right, we need to start down here. Okay, who's first? Eason, sorry. Yes? Consider
Consider
this.
this reading example.
Now, read this.
Now consider a math example.
What do you think these titles mean?
It means one is uh the the example of the drift that when you were reading, and the other is an example of confused of when you are doing math problem.
Okay, I think you kind of understand. That's good. All right. Uh, Simon, read.
The scientists rejected the hypo, hy- hypothesis because the data contradicted the expected outcome.
Do you understand the sentence?
Uh, Maybe I understand.
What do you think it means?
Um,
And now stop. To answer my question, do you think you could just answer it, or do you think you have to look at the sentence again?
Look it again.
Okay, so now read this.
If you reread the sentence twice, that's a shift.
Now I want to ask you a question. Is English your first language?
No,
Sorry, what?
no.
That's right. Chinese is your first language. So, do you think that you had to read the sentence again because of drift or because English is not your first language? And it could be because drift. It could be because English is not your first language. Maybe it's one. Maybe it's two. Maybe it's all. Maybe it's both of them.
Uh, I think it's English is not my first for missing. I forget it how to say.
How to say what? Sorry, you need to.
Uh, I think it's English
Oh,
is
it's not
not
your first language.
uh, it's not my first language.
Uh huh. Now try to guess what it means. If you don't know, that's okay. That's the point. The point is that a lot of people, even people who speak English as their first language, a lot of people might need to read the sentence twice to understand it, especially if they're children or young people. So that's the point, though, is that it's a little bit hard, so you have to look again. And if you reread the sentence twice, that's drift. Now, I asked you to explain what it means because of this. Eason, read this.
Instead of rereading again, summarize it in your own words.
So when I asked Simon to tell me what he thinks it means, I was asking him to summarize it in his own words. Do you understand why this is helpful? Why do you think this can help you when you're reading? Instead of
Because
instead of reading it and then reading it again, no, don't do that. It says read it once and then try to summarize it. Why?
because if you do that, you can check if you are drifting.
Uh-huh.
That means you didn't you read that sentence, but you don't know what the sentence means.
Right, exactly. So that's a way to check your own understanding. If you can summarize it and the summary feels right or it sounds right or it sounds good, then maybe you can feel confident that, okay, maybe I understand it. I don't need to read it again. But then also, it's helping you remember that thing. So you're checking your own understanding and you're remembering the thing. Simon?
For example, the data did not support the idea.
So this sentence means this sentence. The scientist rejected the hypothesis means the scientists did not agree.
Yeah.
Because the data contradicted the expected outcomes. Because they thought one thing would happen, but the real result was different. So they think maybe their idea was wrong. And then we can say the data did not support the idea. The data was the result, the idea was the hypothesis. Support means like it agrees. Eason?
This clears confuse immediately.
Wow, what's that reading? Try again, buddy.
Uh, uh immediately. Di Diately.
Oh wow, oh my word. That's I think that's the worst reading that's the worst reading you've done for a very long time. Okay, interesting. I found a word you can't read. I did not think there were any words left that you can't read. Try one more time.
Immediately.
Okay, that's better. Yes, but it's an immediately.
Oh, immediately.
Yes, immediately. Okay, anyway, good. Now consider a math example. What do you think that means to consider an example?
Uh, it means uh you try. It means you can try it, you can try the problems that you can try to answer a math problem and see if you have that problem.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Um, like that, yes. See if you have that problem. A car travels 180 kilometers in 3 hours. What is its average speed? Now, before calculating, do you know what it means to calculate, everyone? And Simon, I want you to answer too. I'm
Yes.
asking everyone.
Uh, yes.
Both of you, use your words to describe what it means to calculate something.
It means to use some numbers and do maybe plus or minus to and to
find.
think
Okay.
to find
Uh-huh.
the answer.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. Simon?
Uh, you can use some numbers and to add or uh
Subtract. This
or
is this is add. This is subtract. This is multiply. Oops. This is multiply. This is divide.
to subtract
Uh-huh.
multiply or divide.
Okay, sure. And restate the task. Restate just means to say it again. They want distance divided by time. Oh, there's divide right there. Divided by. Distance divided by time. There's the distance. There's the time. So it looks like this. This prevents careless errors. Now, you guys read.
The rule is simple. When you notice a
Sorry, both
focus
of you
signal,
read together.
The rule is simple. When you notice a focus signal,
respond quickly. If drift appears, use your own words.
Wait, use your own words to do what?
To explain what the question wants.
Yeah, to explain what the question wants, to explain what you're doing, to explain what you're thinking about. Just to get the ideas, to get your mind moving again. You can explain many different kinds of things. Like if you're reading, then maybe you're explaining what you just read, or maybe you're explaining what you think something means. If you're doing math, then you're explaining what the question is asking, or what the problem is asking you to calculate. Yeah. If confusion appears, go on.
Restate the task.
Restate the task.
If distraction appears, remove it.
Okay.
If the first response does not work, skip temporarily. Temporarily. And return later. Strong learners care about task efficiency. Better as task efficiency means fewer careless errors and stronger test results. Strong learners do not avoid focus signal. They respond quickly. That is control.
Okay, now use your words to explain what you think this is trying to teach us.
It means it tells us when you are doing a math problem and when you noticed you maybe a focus signal and you need to do something, like if you think you are drifting, and you can use your own words to explain what are you doing. And if you are confusing, and you need to repeat the task again.
What do you mean repeat the task again? You mean like do your homework again?
No, uh, say the task again.
Oh, okay. I see.
And if you are distracting, uh, and you remove it. And
Um,
if
yeah, you're doing good. This is perfect. It's not bad, but it's just you're saying a little bit too much. Try to make it smaller. Like, hey, where'd my pen go? Oh, there it is. Like, um, look here. Hey, all right. These sentences here and here. So that first sentence was really long and kind of complicated, and then saying it in your own words is summarizing. It's making it smaller, easier to understand. So you're doing okay, but you're just saying a lot. You can probably say about half, and then that would be good.
okay,
That doesn't mean say half of the things. That just means you don't need to say all of those details. You can just kind of explain it in a big way. You don't need to say all of the little parts of it. Just say the main ideas. Try that. If you get
uh,
distracted, then remove the thing distracting you. If you are confused, then you do what? If your attention is drifting, then you do what? Just like three simple sentences.
if you're drifting uh, and you can use your own words to
To
say it,
okay, what you
to
should
say what
be.
you are doing.
Okay, good.
And if you are confusing, and you
Sorry,
can
wait a second.
say,
Confusion is a noun. Confused is an adjective.
oh, when you are confused, and you should say the task again.
Okay.
And if you are distracting,
Distract.
remove it.
Distract.
Oh, you are if you are distract, you
Sorry. Think about it. Confusion. Confused. Distraction.
distract,
Tid.
distracted.
Uh huh.
If you are distracted, remove it.
Remove the distraction. Sure, that's good enough. Simon, use your words to summarize what you think the article is teaching us, and then that'll be okay for today. I'll show you your homework, and then we'll be done.
Uh, it tells us something you can do, and uh you can do things focus and don't drift uh con con confused or distract.
Say that again. I think that was a little bit too little. Maybe a little bit more.
Uh it tells us uh you can uh some
It's okay.
uh tell us when you do you can do some do these things to focus to do a thing and don't and you can and you don't to drift confused and distract.
Say the first sentence again. I don't really understand the first sentence. I'm not sure what I didn't understand. Just say the first sentence one more time. If what?
Uh,
Just one more time.
if
Yeah.
if you do something it's said and you can do uh focus focus a thing.
Uh, There's a word that I'm not understanding. If you there's one word that I can't figure out what you're trying to say. One more time. There's just one word, but I can't. I don't know what it is. One more time.
If you do these things, it's it's said.
That's okay. So this word I don't understand. If you do these things, what?
Uh uh the it's tell us.
No, 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 no. Say the sentence again. If you do, if what?
If you do the things, uh it's tell us.
Oh,
Uh
you mean the things the article tells us?
yes.
Oh, I understand. Okay, now I got it. Uh huh. Go on. Yes.
And you can focus a thing, and when you do these things, you don't drift, uh, confused,
Uh huh.
or distract.
Okay, I understand. That's a good explanation. That's good enough. I got you. Okay, perfect. Let's go on. Yeah, once I got that, once I understood you're saying tell us that the article tells us, then I understood. So is this your homework? It's not very hard. I think you could probably finish this in 10 minutes. So, actually, I know it's a little bit late now. It's about 9:30 in China. I know. But after we finish class, I want you just to use 10 minutes to try to finish this and then take a picture and give it to me. Okay?
Okay.
Then tomorrow when you go to school, you have to do something. What do you think you have to do?
Uh, I have we have to try that if we are drifting or something, and to see if we can do respond quickly.
Good, that's right. Yeah, when you're at school tomorrow, try to notice, that's the word you're looking for, I think. Notice. Try to notice if you're drifting, getting confused, getting distracted, and then try to apply 运用 a strategy 策略 to solve the problem. And the paper gave us a few, but when you do your homework, like here, it asks you how can using your own word. No, sorry. When should you restate the task? Don't just tell me like when you're distracted. You should, or when you're confused. You should no. Think. Try to imagine like tomorrow when I'm in math class. If I feel distracted, I will try to do what? Do you understand?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. And then when is it helpful? Hey, when is it helpful to temporarily skip something? So like, oh no, I'm reading this thing, I'm just not understanding it. I'm going crazy. I'm going to not do this right now. I'm going to go do something else. Then after that, then I'll come back and I'll try it again. That's what this is telling us here. So then imagine tomorrow you're doing homework, because if you're at school, you can't really skip things, but you can if you're doing homework. So tomorrow, when I'm doing my homework, if what happens, then I will skip for how many minutes? Like tomorrow, if I'm doing Chinese reading comprehension homework and I'm just not understanding something, then I will skip it for 10 minutes and then I will come back and try again. Like that. So you're making a plan for how to do your study tomorrow. Do you have any questions about that?
No.
No.
Okay, we're going to finish here. We're about 15 minutes past time, and I know it's late. But yeah, use about. I see Ethan's doing his homework now. Yeah, that's good though. So Yeah, just use about 10 minutes to try to finish this. And remember that when you're answering these questions, you're trying to make a plan for yourself tomorrow. See you next time. Goodbye, everyone. Good. Wait a second. Sorry. Hang on a second. I have to get a picture. Okay. Yeah, cool. I think that's okay. Yeah, okay. All right, yeah, see you next time. Goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye, Tony.
Good.